Behind enemy lines in Separatist space, the cloaked Republic ship that Yoda and the Republic commandos used to follow Padme to the meeting is heading back to Coruscant. The Separatist officers have called in a bunch of starships to find the commandos who attacked them, so Yoda has told them to hide in a nearby nebula until it's safe to come out. They cut all the power and go silent, so they can pass as just a piece of space junk while a starship passes by scanning the nebula. Everybody breathes a sigh of relief as it moves away. There it goes. If we gun it out of the nebula, we can have the hyperdrive ready to go in about 60 seconds. 60 seconds is an eternity when there's a Separatist starship on your tail. We should wait until we're positive that they've all gone. Yoda nods in agreement. Alright then, we wait. Meanwhile, Anakin and Obi-Wan's ship has returned back to Coruscant, and Maul has been locked up in a special prison built for Force-sensitive criminals. But they are keeping Maul sedated and in an induced coma just to be safe. They also brought back the Mandalorian Iron with them. Anakin is in a hospital having a robotic hand attached to replace the one he lost. Next to him is Obi-Wan Kenobi, who is bandaged around his midsection where Talon cut him. They are both staring out the window at the city skyline, lost in thought. That is until the medical droid that's tending Anakin nudges him a little bit too hard, and he jolts in discomfort. You alright over there? Yeah, it's just this droid's prodding. Yes, but are you alright? Anakin takes a heavy breath. As well as can be expected, I'm just glad that we got him. I'm sorry you had to see Master Windu die like that. It's always a huge tragedy to lose such a great Jedi. But to see it happen right in front of you, I can only imagine. But he's with the Force now. Anakin bows his head. Yes, he is. I'm glad you're alright. That Maul is a powerful Sith. Even during my duel with Talon, I could still feel the dark side echoing out of that room. I've never sensed anything quite like that before. Not even when I met him back on Alderaan. Do you really think that she's losing on purpose? What? Padme, with our game. Do you really think she's losing just because she wants to spend time with me? Obi-Wan smiles. Yes, I do. Anakin lets a cheeky grin sneak out, and Obi-Wan sees. Ah, there he is. Just don't let it go to your head, because you'll never be as handsome as me. They both share a laugh as the sun sets in the distance. In the Chancellor's suite, Dooku bursts in a panic. He's just gotten word from the Separatist officers that the Jedis are after him, the information that Padme planted. Dooku is freaking out, and Palpatine tells him to calm down and hands him a holo device. There's a safe house on this world. It's off the grid, they won't find you there. Just go there and keep your head down until you hear from me. Take the secure radio with you so we have a way to communicate. But I'm a marked man now. The Jedi will always be after me. But the Jedi won't always be around. Their time is rapidly running out. But what about Maul? He's sedated now, but when they wake him up, they won't wake him up until they're ready to have their trial. And he won't survive long enough for that. People die in comas every day of the week. It's under control. But if you get caught here, things will get really complicated. Just take the radio, hide at the safe house, and I'll tell you when it's safe to return. Now you better go while you still can. Dooku rushes off to jump on his ship and leave the planet. Back in the nebula, another Separatist ship passes by. How many is that now? 16 ships in the last 10 hours. But they're not scanning the nebula anymore, so I think they've given up looking for us. But they're still flying past, and their ships going in both directions. It's very strange. Maybe they're delivering supplies, and we just happen to be in the middle of their route. Maybe, but the weird thing is every ship that's heading deeper into Separatist space looks like it's clone-controlled. But the ships heading out towards the Republic border are controlled by the systems that allied with the Separatists. Do you think it's a new attack? An attack where they're putting themselves as the tip of the spear? That will be a first. Usually they keep the clones on the front line and the guys from the systems hide behind them. Why would they pull the clones back from the border and replace them with ships from the systems? It doesn't make any sense. Yoda ponders this for a moment. Keep a record. We should. That's a good idea. We should keep a list of the ships and what directions they're heading. There's definitely something going on. Dooku's ship is racing through space with a Star Destroyer on its tail when he gets caught in their tractor beam. No, 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 no! A transmission comes in from the destroyer. Count Dooku, in the name of the Senate and the Jedi Order, you are under arrest for treason to the Republic. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. Dooku crumples over in defeat when the secure radio next to him starts beeping.